to preface this video, I set up this microphone in Ken's listening room. When I started editing the video, I really liked the way it sounded. I'm gonna do nothing to that sound, so there's a couple points in the video where you're gonna hear audio straight from the listening room as far as a reference goes, and then you're gonna hear the same song, the same thing in here with the same microphone. So at the end of the video, I'm gonna do a little bit longer take where it cuts from one to the other, and we'll see, based on this microphone, what the difference between the room and the car is, because the whole point of this video is to express the ability of car audio with the technology we have now to approach what a home theater, or not a home theater, but a home audio system can sound like, even at high levels. I'll also leave some kind of indication on the video, so you know which microphone or which room you're listening to, whether you're listening to the car or if you're listening to the listening room. I like that song too.
It's off, yeah, and it's off the album that, according to this, that's Wicked Game for her. So,
you know, I'll have to do that one. Oh wow, that's way over here. It's safe to say that most of my clients are really passionate about music. I mean, you can get a system installed anywhere. When they come to me, they expect just a little bit more. That's out here. And Ken is one of those clients.
and don't give me too much credit. I want to emphasize that I'm a hobbyist. I have no musical talent whatsoever. It's kind of like with wine. I know what I like. I'm not overly educated on wine, not overly smart on wine, but I do know what I like and I know what I don't like. And that's kind of the way it is with music.
A handful of months ago, I got to actually experience his audio system with a group of other audiophiles. What I heard that day would absolutely blow your mind. There's some things you just have to hear for yourself. Now, with a reference like that at home, you may wonder what Ken would expect in his car.
My expectation initially wasn't get exactly the same, but get as close as you can. It's a 2018 BMW 550.
When I first met him, I was working at EAS, and we did a simple upgrade where we added a Helix P6, an Audison SR 1.500, and the three-way set of components up front. As far as speakers, we used hybrid audio L1 V2s for tweeters, the L4 SE Carbons for the mid-range, and then the Audison BMW under-seat replacements. In the trunk, I did an infinite baffle with a hybrid audio 12-inch Legadia sub. So after we finished tuning it up, Ken was really excited and happy with what I was able to do in the car and asked me what else he might be able to do in order to improve the fidelity of the system. Later on, when I opened up shop for myself again, Ken came around and we talked about an upgrade. So in the upgrade, basically we're keeping all the speakers the same, keeping the sub the same, but changing the processor and the amplification. In this version of the system, we decided to go with the Helix DSP Pro. As far as amplification, all Class A/B, even on the sub. We used two Helix C4s and a Helix C1 to run the entire system. In the previous system, I was able to fit all the equipment underneath the rear deck. Obviously, these big amps are not going there. Now, Ken's a distinguished gentleman. It's a nice, clean car, and he uses the trunk. So basically, we want to keep a nice, stealthy, classy setup, but something that he could still show somebody when they're interested.
So I started by making a pattern of the floor. I sectioned it off into 3 sections so that the center part could come out and the sides could be mounted more permanently. Because of space restraints and the size of these amplifiers, I didn't have a lot of choice but than to just line them straight up. I want to use some LED lighting to accentuate the vertical lines. So I sandwiched clear and black acrylic together so that I could get just a thin line of light. The top was basic, just covered in carpet with an insert so you could see the amplifiers. Now, previously, we've just done a really basic infinite baffle, no grill or cover or anything like that. Being that we're finishing out the floor, it made sense to do the grill as well. And just like the rest of it, I wanted to keep it simple and fitting with the vehicle. Now, most of my clients, when they get the vehicle and they hear the initial tune, they're just really happy with it. And that's the last I hear until they want to do another one. And that's great because there are other clients where we're going to do several retunes. On one hand, someone like Ken is going to want to retune the vehicle a handful of times.
I try not to be high maintenance, but I know I'm demanding. Probably done 10, 15 different tunes. You've always been very accommodating, very welcoming, and they're usually very small changes.
You can tell me what frequency and how many dB he wants it changed. We make the adjustment, takes a listen to it, and then we're good. Now, honestly, we've spent hours tuning his vehicle, but it's been a pleasure because I can tell that it really, really means something to him, and I know we're getting somewhere. His vehicle sounds absolutely amazing, and I know it sounds the way he wants it to sound. Now, I'm not trying to equate the environment of a car to a great sounding home system. It's way harder, and we have to consider way more things. We have to correct for way more things. Yet we do it, and we do a pretty good job doing it.
Cars are horrible environments. I invited you over here one time and said, look, this is what I listen to all the time, and let's get as close to this as we can. But yeah, I think you can get amazingly close, and I'll be honest with you, my car stereo, belonging to the audio club, my car stereo is as good, if not better, than more than half of them. And in some ways, even in here, the level of concussive impact that I can get in a car, without it necessarily being at crazy volumes, I can't get that in the house. And I think that has to do, again, with the environment. It's a much smaller environment. And to be able to do that in the house, I think it would be very unfriendly for everybody else in the house.
There's no reason why you shouldn't have an accurate soundstage, an even frequency response, and great performance in a car. It takes a little time and a little bit of money, but it's absolutely worth it. And if you're not sure, and you're in Colorado, come listen to my car. I'm telling you, if you haven't heard a system like this, you should. We're also coming up on springtime, so all summer there's going to be car audio competitions in which DIY enthusiasts, people who work at different shops, are all willing to demo their vehicles for you and show you a lot of different ways to do this, as well as different equipment. So again, thanks for watching me work. Thanks to Ken for trusting me with his vehicle and letting us step into his home. I'd really appreciate it if you would like and share this video and subscribe, because I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers. Pretty wild, huh? Don't you want to be part of that?
So for many years, I have avoided doing any kind of demo or something like that because anybody who's really familiar with sound quality and recording and all that kind of stuff, you're going to realize that anything that we're going to put into a video or come over, even through headphones, is going to end up sounding like crap compared to what the real thing is. So it's a mono microphone. It's just one channel, so there's no stereo. It's just a basic recording. And there's even some buzz in the signal from my module. So I'm going to do nothing to that sound. So there's a couple points in the video where you're going to hear audio straight from the listening room as far as a reference goes. And then you're going to hear the same song, the same thing in here with the same microphones. I'm just going to go through and play a few songs here, and then in the editing process, I'll match them up. All right, so here we go.
Yeah, I'll have to do that one.
You live all your days according to his way. Oh, Mary, never show your true face, pretending high grade. Oh, Mary, what good is your crown with your heart on the ground? Oh, Mary, oh, God save the Queen with the throne made of stone. Long live the Queen, with a life not her own. You pray for warmth, it gets colder. And when you feel weak, the king gets older. What good is your crown with your heart on the ground? Oh, Mary, oh, God save the Queen with the throne made of stone. Long live the Queen. The world was on fire, no one could save me but you. Strange, what desire make foolish people do? I never dreamed that I'd need somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd know somebody like you. No,
Oh, careless. Very raised. Always up to something.
Oh, the peppery man was crossing thin, scolded out and he scolded in, shook his fist, here he tore, stamped his feet and slammed the door. Oh, peppery man, the rabbit, crabby, peppery man.
His ugly temper was so sour, he often scolded for an hour.
Gnashed his teeth, stormed and scowled, snapped, snarled, yelled and howled. The peppery man, peppery man, rabbit, crabby, peppery man. You wore a fierce, savage frown, scolded up and he scolded down.
He scolded